Thank you both for being here. Let's begin with a question for the actor. Your character undergoes a difficult psychological journey throughout the film. How did you prepare for such an emotionally demanding role?
It was definitely a challenging role to take on. I started by understanding historical practices around ghost marriages and the cultural expectations of women in traditional society. But more than that, I had to internalize the feeling of being trapped by family, ritual, and silence. I had to understand the voice of the character, especially reflecting her descent into madness. That helped me stay grounded emotionally, even in the most surreal scenes.
Director, the film is visually stunning but incredibly restrained. Can you speak to your stylistic choices, especially in the use of light and set design?
Absolutely. The story deals with invisibility and confinement, so I want the visuals to echo these things. We used lightning, shadows, and narrow frame to trip the protagonist in her environment. Each set is symbolically loaded. The candle, for instance, isn't just a prop, but a character in its own right. Its flame stands for the only thing that remains for her, her sanity. Whether it flickers or nearly goes out is a reflection of her internal state.
Scene 2 features a horrifying twist with the girl. It's ceremonial, surreal, and terrifying. How did you approach that moment?
That was the moment where the character's last hopes are shattered. I had to show a mental collapse that was both physical and psychological. We rehearsed the veil lift dozens of times. It had to feel hesitant, sacred, but also filled with dread. When she finally sees her groom, the fear came naturally in the moment.
The final scene is haunting. She was clearly lost touch with reality. What message do you hope audiences take from her unraveling?
That Rachel, when detached from MC, becomes violence and insanity. The film isn't just about gender operation. It's about how tradition, when unexamined, can consume identity. She becomes a ghost long before death, imprisoned by expectations.
Her madness isn't weakness. It's a form of resistance. She tries to preserve that candle, not for the ritual's sake, but as a last grasp at selfhood. I hope people see that in her unraveling emotions.
Thank you both. It's a haunting, beautiful film, one that lingers well beyond the screen.
Thank you. We wanted it to.
And thank you for witnessing her story.